Okay, that's a long bell. I guess school's in session. This is ACP review problem number 10. And this is, I'll just read it. Airline passengers pay $439 to fly to California. For this price, customers may check 2 pieces of luggage. That's for $439. There is a fee of $25 for each additional piece of luggage a passenger wants to check. So which function can be used to find the amount in dollars a passenger has to pay to fly with P pieces of luggage, where P is greater than or equal to 2? Let's look at this. Let's look at the values of P. Again, they tell us that P is greater than or equal to 2, and P represents the number of pieces of luggage. So let's actually make a table, okay? And just look at a couple of values for P. Let's look at a couple of values that's going to help us sort out what should we be charged, okay? All right, so I didn't want that 2 to be underlined. Got a little crazy there. All right, so a table helps us out here though. Let me see, I think I can grab a table there. And really, all I really need to look at is just need to look at 2 values, okay? Just 2 values, okay? I'll let X be P. I'm gonna let Y be the cost. Let C be the cost. So again, we're only interested in what happens when P is 2 or greater. So I'm just gonna pick 2, and I'm gonna let this 3. Okay. Suppose I have 2 pieces of luggage. Since I can check 2 pieces of luggage for $439, then that's what my cost is. Okay. The minute I add that extra piece, and now I have 3 pieces of luggage, there is a fee of $25 for each additional piece. So that's 1 additional piece. So I'm going to take $439 and I'm going to add 25 to it. Okay. So that's going to give me what? What is that? That's going to be 25. Is that 64? Yeah. If I add 25, that should be 464. Okay, so that's my cost. That should be my cost. So whichever equation that matches these 2 values here, for P is 2 or greater, then that would be our equation. Well, some of these we can rule off right off the bat. Look at the first equation. If P is equal to 2, if I let P be equal to 2, then this is what would have to happen for choice A. I would take 25 multiplied times 2 and then add 439. Okay. That is easily, let's see, that's 50. So 50 plus 39 is 489. So for 2 pieces of luggage, here, there is not a match at all. I shouldn't be charged extra for 2 pieces of luggage. If I use equation number A, I'm going to be charged an extra $50 for 2 pieces of luggage. So let's look at C. So we throw that out. That doesn't work. Okay. So that was A. Let's just put that over here. Look at C. If I put in 2 pieces of luggage into B actually, look what the cost would be. It would be 25 times 2 minus 2, which is 0, plus 439. That would be my cost. So that equals to 439. So with P is equal to 2, this one works out. Okay, 2 pieces of luggage I put in. This is where I substituted for P right here. So I'll go ahead and just color that so you can see that's where we did the substitution. So that's my two pieces. That's what P is. And I get 439, which matches very well here. And by the way, what happens if I make P even bigger? What if I let it be 3? Then I get 25 times 1 plus 439. And so now I'm adding 25 to this, and that's 464, not 4,000. So that works. So it appears that B is the correct answer for, since B matches in every case, then it appears that B is the correct answer for this. All right, just so that you can see that C and D don't work, look at C. See, if P is equal to 2 for C, then you're going to get 2 over 25, 2 over 25 plus 439, which 2 over 25 is, that's 8 cents. So it's going to be like 439.8. That would be the cost for two pieces of luggage using the equation for C. So we know that doesn't work. And if we look at the C, if P is 2, then we're going to get 2 minus 2, which is 0, over 25, which is also 0. That appears to work because 0 plus 225 is, let me show that actually. Okay, let's see, show that. This is D now. I'm just kind of disproving D because I need a fraction here. So if I had 2 minus 2 over 25 plus 439, yeah. So yeah, 2 over 2 plus 439. Well, we can see clearly that this is also equal to 439. But look what happens when I go up to 3 pieces of luggage. And then I simplify that. Now my cost is $439.04. So it's a nice deal, but it doesn't match up with the $25 piece. So actually just shows us again that why our answer is choice B, because this is the only one that matches the table, which is exactly what we should be charged for having 2 or more pieces of luggage on this airline.